In order to get out my story, I got to do it in 10-minute segments because YouTube doesn't have the time that I need to do everything. But something just came to my mind that back when all this started, Autry, the famous actor, and the one that was in the series of in the heat of the night, Bubba Skinner, and Carol O'Connor, and what have you. Well, I too reached out to him for help, and I begged with him to help me. And his response to me was, if you feel true to your convictions, then maybe you should take a bullet. I swear to you, that is verbatim, word for word, exactly what he told me. If I feel true to my convictions, that maybe I should take a bullet. Where the hell does he, pardon me, please, but where did he get off talking like that? And he too is supposed to be a true Christian? That came from the mouth of a true Christian? Of all people, with his fame and fortune, I went to him and reached out to him for help. And this is the answer he gave me. I want the world to know what kind of a person this man is that calls himself a man of God. No, no. He is not a man of God. He turned me away with that statement. And my jaw just hit the ground. I couldn't believe it was coming out of his mouth. Thinking that he was a true Christian and that he would come to my rescue. And the answer he gave me was, if you feel true to your convictions, then maybe you should take a bullet. No. No. And then he ran for public office as the mayor of Fresno. And because he's an actor, he got voted in. He was voted our mayor of the city of Fresno. And he won the election because of his fame and fortune. But I definitely wanted to get that out to you people, to let you know what kind of animal that this man really is. Because he is not a true Christian. That kind of statement would never come from the mouth of a true Christian. That's the sickest, the most evilest thing that anybody could have said. And you know what he's doing? Is he's kicking me while I'm down. He's kicking my landlords down. Instead of helping me by reaching down and picking me up, doing something to help me, to protect me, to get me out of harm's way. Instead, he tells me that. True convictions. I'm sorry, but you've got to hear this. You've got to know this. This is the kind of man that we're dealing with. And now he's got his own radio station. I for one, am sure not going to call that number. Because the only thing I've got to say are not pleasant things. I don't have a nice thing in my heart to tell him. He's evil. He's vicious. And he pretends to be a man of God. He proclaims to be a man for the people. No. No, 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 no. No. I definitely wanted you to know this. Also, I went out to write to everybody that I could, to reach out to everybody that was famous, non-famous, senators, congressmen, mayor, governor, you name it. I even wrote a letter to Polly Class's dad, Mark Class, and told him my situation. And the only thing I got from him was, hey, I'm strapped as far as cash is concerned. But the only thing I can do is wish you the best of luck. Wish me the best of luck. No, this goes beyond luck. Matter of fact, this has nothing to do with luck. No, I don't buy that. I'm not going to buy that. You tell a drowning man, it's like like a drowning man. You hand him a cup of water while he's drowning, and then turn around and tell him, "I wish you luck." Instead of throwing him a life preserver, he hands him a cup of water. He's drowning, and then his last words to him are, "I wish you the best of luck," and turn around and walk away. I don't know. I know where my heart is. I know what kind of heart I've got. And slowly but surely, my heart of gold is being turned to stone. And the next time, if there is a next time, I come across this situation, something similar to this, I'm going to have to think 2, maybe 3 or 4 times before I jump in and do anything to help anybody. Because now there's nothing but fear in my heart. And I'm talking about self-preservation. I can't go through this again. I can't. I can barely go through what I'm going through now. And soon things are going to get worse. Much, much worse. So therefore, that's why I'm coming to the world to beg and plead for help from mankind, from my fellow man. Take a bullet? Oh, come on, get real. Why don't I just go out and buy myself a gun and blow my brains out? Is that what you want me to do? Take a bullet. What kind of a hero he turned out to be. I know he got his ticker tape parade. I know he got his celebration. I do something right for once in my life, and it turns out to be the worst thing I could have ever done. This is my thank you. This is my what is considered their appreciation to me, is to end up in the streets with nothing but the shirt on my back, and the will to live diminished, gone, destitute, homeless, suicidal, and not much has changed since then. Things are not looking rosy for me right now, and I'm scared. Boy, am I scared. And the only thing I can do is continue to pray for my salvation. Please bear with me. I've got to do this in 10-minute segments so that you get the full picture. God bless you all, and have a good night.